The bane of my partners is here at the level of indiscipline now.
Yes.
Who antidote to that, so be a chairman
is discipline. The opposite position of indiscipline is discipline. I am disciplined, and I will not allow indiscipline, because any party without discipline now is not a party.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne piano na ne opa bibia kokotoko ne nye na bro o konfo e ho na meskani Twitter ye na me kye wo mo mahira wo ayo kase pia
Abusia encheye e na koka ebedi nkomo kire se MPP party na honum no e kame akwakoye se discipline ebia eni party ni mu obi asori a wo ye na ade enro na anam so ama abranye DC eni koka sori anu obi e kadro pese woka obi asori anu wo ye ade ensem fata na si o mato aba man de oba be hwe se discipline e beba party nim chama Wontumi boys ni be ka se da bi omo de nya ado mu hia discipline bia o party this time around opposition omo wo enso omo hia wo bi obewia ballot paper e de amomo obi nso obebo obi so tro party nim e de amomo omo ne nkofo omo hia enya discipline obi anshman se wo mra mbedi sankomo no na ena no e kame akwa yese koka when you be a supporting ane honorable boachi eja akunsu edi nkoma se amanfo ne to abama no ne se nyame ya adom no wawini a ono so ba behwe ama discipline aba party nim na busua kam ho yenkotie nkoma ekoso ni bi obi ti se abronya DC obi ti se koka edi aben eno mo beye ama se nipa we nyina ama discipline aba party nim mu yentie nkoma honorable edi ni bi ba ya bedi nkoma ma remfise Ghana for you TV. And I know make sure subscribe, like, comment, and share.
The bane of my partners is here at the level of indiscipline now.
Yes.
Who antidote to that, so be a chairman
is discipline. The opposite position of indiscipline is discipline. I am disciplined, and I will not allow indiscipline, because any party without discipline now is not a party. It is a tug of war. It requires discipline. Now, if the other side, one more unite with their full strength, one more train, now say who this side are indisciplined woman, obi or say, never know woman, no, the same side of the party, intimate train some on tree. Another one so which you say, what time ye did you party, one mommy be. Main train, wuna udidi ye train. Indiscipline no, and so there'll be no unison in effort. And if there's no unison in effort, that's a ye train a homano. Ye train power na ye train o. Not that ye train NDC across the line, so that we have won. Ye fanshe ye train say a homa ye train. This disciplined approach, united disciplined approach, is to pump power to us. That is what it's all about. Intermediate say woman etimasi na say nyame ebua, and they direct me to come back as chairman of the party. Discipline, they can rest assured. I've shown them enough discipline. No party no himself me. I am disciplined enough, and I am patient as well, and I don't act emotionally.
By insisting on discipline also may be a problem, because I've heard the argument say the NPP's DNA a man for a trauma drain, a party open to sometimes even very aggressive debate.
Yes.
Man for so much trauma drain, they don't want to always to a particular line say executives and you're saying this will be and you find even when you decide to say okay, party members cannot just go out and speak. People will go like and all of that. Is it not a difficult task to instill discipline in a party like the NPP?
You see, MPP, our DNA is what you are trying to describe. But when you now come to the situation, say, more pray for Tumia, you need to know your limits. Everything has a limit. So we are lawyer.
Yes.
There's a limit. There's freedom of speech. When I say me me call cinema, a cinema hall, and I say me call nightclub. Now I call lock doors, and I start shouting fire, 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 and people panic. When we call down what to, they injure themselves trying to escape. Is that freedom of speech?
No.
Into coming back into party. No, remember our example, the late Dr. Buzia, and I'm paraphrasing here, not quoting him, or say, the beauty of democracy in a party is to allow and to give the right to even one dissenting voice to speak. Even one to speak. It is a Yewo Obia who has a different view or Kasa.
Yes.
Everybody can speak. Let's listen to everybody. Then we distill the ideas, distill them, and come out with a superior idea which encompasses all of us, our suggestions, and give it to the public. Now say public to ho, now woman who say, yen yeti ye demo, ye kuntakwa. We can't control, manage ourselves. How can we manage a country? How can we manage a country? So there were dissenting views, sir. We do it behind closed doors. Vigorously, as Buzia said, vigorously. We defend the right of the individual to even go against the majority, and speak their mind. And then we try to let the person understand that there's a superior argument.
Yeah. But that should not be done in public.
No, you don't wash your dirty linen in public. We pay to attitude now. You wash it inside your bathroom and hang it to dry. It's I don't know how to put it anyway, but may so say what here for anybody thinks that they have a better idea. Woman from there.
And you were talking to us about the 3 R's. What are the first two? The last R.
The last R is to recapture power. Now recapturing power, no. Me call down and let me explain. Ma will be say. You don't wait until general election 2028 to recapture power. That's not how you recapture power. The first day I went with the Wontumi mommy say, "Kotuna kunyano so." We start the process of recapturing power. It means Nancy, lots of businessmen. Our time in power did not enamel us to a lot of them. Your policies were things that they felt were not appropriate. That's one. We have young men and women these days they don't find our party as attractive as it used to be. We must begin to be attractive. We must begin to open up and let them know that there is room for the young. We cannot allow them to think that, the old men have taken over and they won't give us a chance to advance. They won't listen to us. And no, dear, no. Send me can say me if you send ma.
Yes.
Now, me if you send my infio. Yeah. Say me be say me those days. Me say me esikenia. Na ma say me uba me fear. I have 1,000 cattle. Na say uba me fear na say those 1,000 cattle. Na we ni big strong. I just say me cattle ranch in the future.
Yeah.
Because very soon meton then what is left? Now say you see young ones. Now you see youth is men and women. You see young ones making 60-70% of cattle clan, no? Then I just say that cattle clan has a future. Intermediate semi-ba as chairman now. That is one of the central things I want to do to get us as a party. Say you will reformulate a lot of plans. Tescon say Tescon cannot continue to just be your campaign and move here. It must be an incubator to bring out the new leadership of our party. It is a university, who tertiary institution. That's who say, Tescon people, what we say, the programs, the courses, the things that ye as a political party will be attracting others to join. until we attract the youth as well. Businessmen, businesses, we do that to attract them. All those who have been alienated, especially our own people, they are not willing to wake up and work for the party. We recapture their hearts and minds so that when we party we go back to the first hour and work together. Because sometimes my example say me face him, but who call ho and I say who call ho and I say who call elubo. NPP members were ho and women are working to the same direction, but they don't know each other. Nipa Owa, he doesn't know the one in Boko. The one in Boko doesn't know the one in Accra. But we are working towards the same direction. So they cannot sit down there and say, wait, they may pen us Michino, unless we manufacture it and say, wait, on Kayan. If we continue like that, we won't see power. And therefore, discipline requires that we discipline ourselves to say that the teeth and the tongue are in one house. The house is called mouth. Now, sometimes we'll sing.
It's me cow catcher.
Even more job to me about. But before Ekofa Abubo say Ube Tutu will sing. You won't do that. So we are MPP, we are in the same house. Let's work together. Come to me, Akasa, but speak. All through the 8 years of your last government, what you say, Makasa? No.
But you had issues.
No, I had ideas I could also be putting in. But let the government work. Because my suspension was over. It was just a 4-year suspension.
Okay.
In fact, time Amiko suspension came into effect, we had 2 more years to go. And my suspension was almost over. And it was over. But let me say, I will not open my mouth to say anything that will be critical of government. Allow our government the space to work without looking back at the party. Into the same discipline, we bring it out. Because yes, sir, if we allow the party to have one position publicly, now parliament so almost another position different from the party's original position, and the flag bearers campaign team different position, then the country will say these people are
confused.
They are confused. There's no cohesion. It's a bear saying a bear dena the country no more they can run it. And this has to be done by
natural subsidy and swing and command Ecoswa. Honorable Boachi Ejako and a Odin commander watch. This year, a Kamia in discipline our party, Edroson. Obia sorry anu wachira na adwen enso no wasna party ni ma 8 years no mbia na no nkasida and wo boa ama aban no aye na adwuma nya no ena bebeche aban no asan na bse wo kokowra MPP ni ma ye wo bi te se abronya DC ye wo bi te se koka ye wo bi te se na ohene ba day in day out omo kasa omo kire nsem akasa na se ni pawe mu eno omo maka ebeye den eno akomo anu atum na ebeye ye omo nyina ba bepene na party ni se eba ne se omo wa kire ne nkasa ni ye jai ama ban no nko aye adwuma na ebetimi ayeye betimi akira wadwen e comment section e de amame na honorable kra no oba betimi aba be win national chairmanship race. And also, bet me a charge comment section at Amame. I have good Ghana for you TV. And then I may share my show, so subscribe, like, a comment, say. Ever since I share one simple from Macram.